Nick Kyrgios, a man that stands for something, and that's not an accident. He's choosing to stand for and represent misogyny. This is what Nick Kyrgios will be representing and fighting for in the self-titled Battle of the Sexes. Validation of his belittling of women's tennis, of the way he perceives women and women's sport as being lesser purely on the basis of brute power. It's a dog whistle, this event. It feels like a dog whistle publicity stunt, a symptom of the populist Trumpian age of dog whistles and division and stupidity.
The Battle of the Sexes in 1973 was about so much more than just a tennis match. It was highlighting much wider gender inequality, particularly in the United States at the time, but worldwide too. And Billie Jean King was using that event as a vehicle for trying to change attitudes and energize the women's liberation movement. And she didn't want to have to play this guy, Bobby Riggs, who was coming up with ridiculous comments, but she did, and she saw the wider significance and impact that could have. And it was a cultural, important, iconic moment. But that was in 1973. We are now in 2025, and yes, there still exists the attitude that some people have that women's tennis is beneath them or irrelevant, or women's sport isn't as good because they can't beat the men. But we have moved on so much that we now know that is bigotry and misogyny, and we shouldn't be giving those sorts of opinions any kind of time or space or energy or money, and that is what I find so infuriating about this event.